right? So on three. 1, 2, 3.
I am a determined individual seeking change inwardly, purposely leading. I no excuses.
No what?
No excuses.
No what?
No excuses.
Yeah.
I started coming face for grades when they barely started. I think it was sophomore year. And I wasn't behaving that good at school, so they told me, come to face for grades, try it out. And I was like, I'll try it out, And then I came here, and then I met McGregor. And McGregor was like the type of person that you gotta be honest with him no matter what,
Participate. The first thing you think about when you hear look at the word role model. Okay. Anybody else? And if you don't feel comfortable writing it, if you say it, they'll write it. So I would like you. Come on, El.
A person?
Then think of something else. They don't have
Other concepts you think of? A person?
One of the biggest components that our young people deal with is not having a stable male in the home. Not that there are none in the community, they're more mentors, they're more pastors and community activists and things of that nature. But it's a different ball game, and not just having a male in the home. There's a difference between having a man in the home versus a male in the home. Very different. And most of them sometimes either have no one or they have a male but not a man. With these two words right here, just by show of hands only, nothing verbally, just by show of hands, how many of you would consider your biological father is a role model? And see, this is typically what we get. Normally the biological father is not around, and oftentimes, matter of fact, when I said biological father, I heard you say something. What'd you say?
I said, fuck you.
And that's usually what we get. We usually get to a case, guys, where you guys feel that way about your father because they were not around, they disappeared, or you saw them hurt your mom, or they weren't there, or in some cases you guys have seen your dad taking care of other kids or other families when they left your family. And so to be able to provide that, bro, because I know how I felt just not having my dad around consistently, waking up to him, being put to bed by him, going out playing ball. And so just to provide that stability for my biological children, in addition to hundreds over the course of years of children from the program, and just to see the benefits of being that staple piece, if you will, male figure in their life, man. But I mean, that's the best way I can describe it, man. It's just so heartwarming, so fulfilling, and it's so needed.
What basically drove me into coming to Face for Grades is like, I grew up with my grandparents. I was not with my parents since a young age. My dad was in and out of jail since the age of like 5. My mom just wasn't ready to be a parent, and so basically I was given custody to my grandparents, and that kind of affected me as I seen other kids like with their parents, and so I questioned myself once, why can't I be normal like these other kids with parents, and I don't have parents, I have my grandparents.
But I understand, I was in the same situation as well. My father wasn't around like that, and he was murdered, and so I didn't have any positive male role models.
I don't have the best relationship with my family at home, so I feel like it affects my self-esteem a little bit. So I like to be in a group of people where I can relate to them and I can feel comfortable. Just a place where I can feel comfortable, I can feel part of the group.
The goal is a safe place to clear space while igniting change from the inside out. So that's our mission. We want to give them a safe place to just outlet to dump, which many people don't have, even as adults, bro. But especially when you are a teenager, you got all these things going on and you don't have, usually your venting space is through smoking, drinking, sex, violence. anger, self-harm, or if you do fortunately have a peer that you can talk to about some intimate things, most oftentimes the right advice is not going to be given by that peer. Not saying that it can't, but most times it's not. So it's kind of like, me too, bro. Yeah, me too. Let's go deeper in this hole that we're in.
I'll start smoking a lot with my friends, sometimes by myself. It got pretty bad at one point. It was like for a solid month, I think. It was like 2 or 3 times a day during class, out of class. Like,
I started smoking my freshman year. Then, like, after a while, I started liking it, started doing all this. Then I just constantly kept doing it. Like, I started off one day, and then it came to 1 day to 3 days, 3 days to 5 days, and then I'll go like a whole month with just smoking.
Being that I've been in this mentoring thing for about 20 years now, I've never seen the impact of marijuana so bad as I see it today. And because I was involved for so many years, I was looking through the lenses of a user and not somebody who's now afraid of what I'm seeing by users at a certain age.
Do you think it helped you, like in the meantime, or was it just trying to escape from what was going on?
more of an escape, because I just wouldn't care about anything. You know, I would just like subside it, and I would just think about how I was feeling in the moment. You know.
I think it was like family, like problems at home, and then my teacher died the same year. Yeah, my teacher died. I just started smoking, started ditching class. I did my first drink, but after that I stopped because I didn't like it.
I fell into depression for quite a while, and it started off with self-harm, and then it transitioned into smoking, and basically it was just between those two, in and out of both.
And so the first thing is being relatable, but just being able to talk to them and not come down, you know, like their parent, you know, and be able to say, hey man, I did it as well. The biggest thing, bro, is that's why we do a safe place to clear space, because it always stems from something much deeper than just the actual smoking. That's just an outlet and an avenue.
He's just really accepting and really he's like one of the most intelligent men I know. Like he's really down to earth, and he just makes you feel accepted. He makes you feel like that's your home. This place.
Now, if you want to, you can do one of the songs you've already done just for the sake of time, because I don't want to chew up too much time of what they had planned, so we can stay on schedule. But I just thought it would be phenomenal for you guys to break that barrier of that shyness, man.
I don't know. I feel better about myself, I guess. Like I'm not really used to getting a lot of recognition or props, but like coming here, it's like it's nice to feel appreciated, you know.
It's definitely helped me a lot. I'd say it's bettered me instead of keeping things into myself, because a good metaphor that Rick used was our emotions are like a bottle of soda.
Having a bottle, a soda,
It's like having soda.
We can hold it, it's cool, but if we shake it,
if you keep shaking it up, over time it'll explode.
But if you open it slowly, it's not gonna burst. I feel like that's like the biggest thing.
And basically he's saying like you don't want to be in a place in a place where it wasn't appropriate to like just go all out.
Yeah.
So talking to him and talking to like other people actually helped me to express little by little and like let a little gas out over time, so I don't tip over the top.
Let your emotions out, no matter if you're gonna cry or don't hold it in. You gotta let it out.
You're saying we're the future? Not I'm saying you are the future. Your children will either suffer or benefit from your pain. I remember when I was in pain. I remember when I was hurt. I would have never wanted to listen So spinning back to the original thing, if I can at least have a relationship with you and at least be relatable and at least know that you can call me when you do something stupid or thinking about doing something stupid, or you'll reach out to me when, hey man, I messed up, I smoked. That's all we can do, is just be there for them whenever they mess up, not judge, not point the finger, and then going back again to Jesus, loving unconditionally, bro. It's gonna be all right, man.